For years, the Saab Gripen was the underdog of fighter jets, a sensible, reliable machine from a country better known for IKEA and meatballs than military might. It was smaller, lighter, and had just one engine, making it easy to dismiss next to the muscle-bound F-15s and F-16s. NATO pilots saw it as a budget option, a regional defender, not a serious contender. The Gripen's design was practical, built for conscripts, able to launch from highways, and easy to fix with basic tools. In a world obsessed with high-tech, high-maintenance jets, the Gripen seemed almost too sensible, too Swedish. It was respected for its cleverness, but never truly feared. At air shows, it was the smart kid in class, good at math, but not expected to win a fight. Most saw it as a compromise, a jet for those who couldn't afford the real thing. But that perception was about to change. Underestimating the quiet, clever Swede, as NATO was about to learn, was a very bad idea. The Gripen was about to prove it was much more than just flat-pack furniture in the sky. The lesson was coming. The turning point came in the icy skies of the north during NATO exercises like Nordic Response. Suddenly the Gripen wasn't just a static display, it was a live opponent, flown by skilled Swedish pilots. NATO aces found themselves outmaneuvered and outsmarted. The Gripen's electronic warfare suite turned their radars into static, making it nearly invisible. In dogfights, its agility left heavier jets like the F-16 and Typhoon struggling to keep up. The overrated little jet danced rings around its rivals, proving that agility and clever tactics would beat brute force. Reports from these exercises were filled with disbelief and newfound respect. The myth of the Gripen as a second-rate fighter was shattered in the Arctic air. The underdog had shown its teeth. So, what's the Gripen's secret? It's not just one thing, it's a whole philosophy. Maintenance is a breeze. A handful of conscripts can refuel and rearm it in minutes, not hours. It's designed to operate from highways and rough airstrips, not just pristine bases. This means Gripens can scatter and survive, striking back when least expected. Its delta wing and canards give it incredible agility, letting pilots outturn and outfight bigger jets. The fly-by-wire system makes it intuitive, so even pilots new to Western jets can master it quickly. The real magic is in its brain world-class avionics and electronic warfare, developed to counter both Russian and Western threats. Gripens share data seamlessly, letting a small force fight like a much larger one. It's rugged, agile, and smart, a jet designed for real-world war, not just air shows. That's why it punches above its weight. Ukraine's path to the Gripen was anything but straightforward. The F-16 was the initial favorite, plentiful, proven, and supported by NATO. But as F-16s arrived, Ukraine realized their need for long, vulnerable runways was a liability under constant missile threat. The Gripen's ability to operate from highways and rough fields became a game-changer. Ukrainian pilots, after trials in Sweden, saw how user-friendly and flexible the Gripen was. The plan shifted: use F-16s for long-range strikes, Gripens for nimble, dispersed defense. By late 2025, Ukraine confirmed it would get Gripens, a strategic move shaped by battlefield realities. It wasn't about replacing the F-16, but creating a powerful 1-2 punch. Sweden's NATO membership cleared the final hurdle. Ukraine was betting on Swedish ingenuity to fill the gaps. If you could design a jet for Ukraine's war, it would look a lot like the Gripen. Its ability to operate from dispersed, rough locations is a lifeline, turning highways into runways and making jets hard to target. The Gripen is cheap to run, letting Ukraine fly more missions and train more pilots. Maintenance is simple, no need for overseas depots or huge crews. Damaged jets can be fixed quickly, close to the front. New pilots can be trained in months, not years. It's high-tech where it counts, but rugged like a Kalashnikov. The Gripen complements the F-16, covering its weaknesses and giving Ukraine flexibility. In a war of survival, it's not just a good fit, it's the perfect one. The right tool for the job. While Ukraine embraced the Gripen, NATO faced a dilemma with the F-35. The F-35 is a technological marvel, but its cost is staggering, trillions over its lifetime. Many allies began to question the wisdom of relying so heavily on one expensive American-made jet. Rumors of a US kill switch in the F-35 software fueled fears of political vulnerability. Suddenly, the Gripen's independence and affordability looked genius. Countries like Portugal, Canada, and Germany started reconsidering their options. The Gripen offered speed, range, and a world-class electronic warfare suite without the political strings. It wasn't stealthy, but it could blind and confuse the enemy. Most importantly, it gave nations control, maintain, upgrade, and fly it on their own terms. For many, operational independence was worth more than stealth. The Gripen's vindication came not just in exercises, but in real-world missions. In September 2025, Hungarian Gripens scrambled to intercept Russian jets over the Baltic, responding in minutes, diffusing the threat without drama. The once dismissed budget jet had become the smart choice. It outmaneuvered rivals, was cheap to run, and proved utterly reliable. Ukraine's decision to field it alongside the F-16 was the ultimate endorsement. With Sweden in NATO, the Gripen is now central to Europe's defense. As budgets tighten and threats evolve, its philosophy, enough is best, is catching on. The Gripen isn't the biggest or flashiest, but it's the smartest. In today's world, that's the most powerful weapon of all. The Swedish jet has earned its place at the top table, and it deserves a round of applause.